So welcome back to another episode of the FIFA News Show. We're heading towards the end of August, only 1 month left until we can get our hands on FIFA 21. We've still got a bit of FIFA 21 news to talk about today, so I hope you do enjoy. If you do, please remember to leave a like for me. To get all the latest FIFA 21 news and content, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get to 200,000 by the end of the year, so please help me out by subscribing today. This week, EA was trolling because one of their accounts put out an image and it said the next level FIFA 21. So they were hyping up this big announcement. I thought there was going to be like news on next gen. Everyone was going crazy. And then they put out a tweet. Get the most important information known so far for FIFA 21 at a glance with our new format called the next level. In episode 1, host Sarah greets FIFA expert gamer Broski. And it was basically like a podcast sort of thing where they talk about new features in FIFA 21 Career Mode and Ultimate Team. And a lot of people were upset because they thought it was going to be like next gen news. But yeah, they were just trolling the community a little bit. So in the Career Mode pitch notes, EA did confirm that they were going to upgrade the French League broadcast package. And we didn't really know what that was going to look like until this week when the French League put out a tweet saying, take a look at the new TV skin. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. There is a few screenshots that I've put in the background. And you'll see the different kinds of modern elements to the broadcast package that they're going to be introducing. Could EA be scanning some French League players? Well, we don't really know, but professional footballer Adrien Hunou or something, he plays for Stade Rennais. I probably say their name wrong, but I'll put the photo anyway. He put a photo on his Instagram story, and it was FIFA 21 branding. There was some sort of confetti on the floor or something. Now, we don't know for sure what they were doing there, but it's either got to be they were filming some sort of advertisement or a promotional marketing video or something, or they were doing the face scans. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. I haven't seen much regarding French League scans at the moment, but maybe due to the global issue that happened this year, it sort of paused it for a little while. But a French League scan would definitely be nice to see. In some news that will affect FIFA, Flamengo has signed a new contract worth 6.5 million Brazilian, I think, with Konami exclusively on PES until 2023. Flamengo and Konami have been partners since 2015, with the exclusivity of players and club brand for the franchise. In the new contract, the club will be a global partner for Konami. The contract also provides for a percentage of 10% of the total revenue of the My Club mode in which player reproductions are marketed. That's pretty crazy how they have to give 10% to a club, and it's like Ultimate Team having to give percentages to different clubs, and EA made like $1 billion off it. So yeah, that's pretty big. There is also a caveat in the agreement. Flamengo may have its brand used in Konami's competitors as long as it follows contracts signed with CONMEBOL. So actually they are saying that in FIFA we could get Flamengo anyway, but it will be through the Libertadores DLC or something. We all know that some clubs were available in FIFA through that, but are not licensed outside of that. So that could happen again. It says here, in this case, FIFA from EA is the exclusive holder of the Libertadores and has already counted on Flamengo in this most recent edition. However, the players of the club were listed as generics since the exclusivity belongs to the Japanese producer. So it looks like for the next couple of years you'll see Flamengo in the game, but they'll have generic licensing outside of the Libertadores DLC, and they'll also have generic player names in FIFA 21 and beyond. So I've got some details on the official file size for FIFA 21. If you go onto the Microsoft website, this was in the Australian store. I don't know if it's going to be in any other stores at the moment, but I clicked on the Ultimate Edition. I went down to the bottom and you'll see that it has additional information, and apparently it's going to be about 50 gigabytes in file size. So if you've got no space, make sure you clear some out because this is going to be 50 gigs. I think I've got room for one more FIFA game before the new consoles drop. I think I've just run out of that 500 gigabytes of space now. I think I've got room for just FIFA 21 and then that's it. That's the last game on the PS4. So I've got some sad crib mode news. For those people thinking that you could be a real life manager in the mode this year, it looks like you cannot, because I found this on the Games Radar website and this is coming from developers themselves at EA. So if you want to be Zidane, Guardiola, Moyes in career mode, that is not possible still, even though their faces are in the game. This is what an official developer had to say. It's not a very simple integration because we already have coaches elsewhere in the game. If you're Jurgen Klopp managing Liverpool and then you decide to leave, who is going to take his place? It's a feature that would take a lot more time to develop and to be fully fleshed into something bigger. And we're very happy with the extensive feature set of FIFA 21. It's unlike anything we've delivered in recent years. So apparently they're saying that it's a bit difficult and they need some time to do it, but it's still something I'd like to see in the game. And it also looks like EA has fixed up those unrealistic league tables, but we don't know until we actually try the game whether this is going to be fixed. It's one of my top concerns going into the FIFA 21 career mode. On the website it says, as a byproduct of the new sim engine, you'll no longer see teams like FC Bayern and Barcelona race to win their leagues by March without losing a game. A major annoyance in recent years, as it meant title races felt finished once you dropped a dozen points. That's exactly how I felt. We made some changes to what we are now calling Quick Sim, and it provides a bit more balance between how many chances a team can create and how many of those chances actually turn into goals. In recent simulations during development, we would see PSG win League 1 most of the time, but not by 38 wins in a row, and on some occasions Lyon won the league as well. Results feel realistic in many more ways than what we had in FIFA 20, so I guess you don't know until you try, but so far the words sound promising. Now, carrying on with the career mode news, this was taken from EA FIFA Direct, and this was stuff that I didn't talk about before based on career mode information. So EA FIFA Direct confirms that the number of save slots will stay the same in FIFA 21 in order to prevent performance issues due to file size. Now, me being a career mode player, content creator, you can never have enough save slots for career mode. Unfortunately, we've stuck with the same one. I would love to have like much more, but I guess I've got to make more profiles to get more save slots, unless you do like the hacks that people figure out every year. Now, another person wanted to know, if I play, for example, with Macclesfield, is every player going to say that they don't want to play for my low-ranked team, even if I won the Champions League after many seasons? Like, when am I no longer a low-ranked team? So this is a common issue, you know, players don't want to join you because they think you're still in Division 4. And EA says the average star ratings of the teams in the league dictate the quality of the league. So top-rated players could potentially join a side like Macclesfield if they're playing in a highly competitive league. So if you're playing in the Premier League, you should not be considered a low-ranked team now in FIFA 21 career mode. Now, obviously, we don't know how it's going to work in the game at the moment, but on paper, EA reckons that this is not really an issue based on their negotiation requirements that they put into career mode now. Now, there was also another one from the career mode Q&A. Michael says, when you change a player's position, for example, Trent from right back to centre mid, will his old position still appear as one of his preferred positions, or will it be overridden? EA Direct says, when you convert a player's position, their old one becomes a secondary preference. A player can retain up to 4 preferred positions. A player can convert to a new position quicker if the new position is already listed as one of their preferences. Now, this one is a bug fix confirmed in FIFA 21 career mode. You might have experienced this, I don't know, but someone messaged EA and said there's a bug that's been in FIFA since FIFA 17. It won't allow you to win the league title in the J League. Will this be fixed in FIFA 21? EA says yes. Please keep reaching out to our community team at EA FIFA Direct when you notice these types of issues. Mate, just check out all my videos that I'll make during the year, and you'll see how many issues there are with the news tiles and that. The detail and screenshots are most helpful, and we appreciate the details on these types of situations. So if you watch the career mode trailer, you'll notice that the players sometimes in the team management screen had a exclamation mark icon on top of their kit. Now, I didn't know what that was at the time, but recently I've got confirmation that this thing is going to appear when you put a player out of their normal position in career mode. It's basically like a warning icon to let you know that this guy's out of position, and you'll also notice that players like Fernandinho and Foden there have dropped overall, and that is because when you put a player out of their position, it's going to affect the overall. This year in career mode, the overall will be affected by things like position, so make sure you put them in your preferred position, and that's why converting players into different positions is going to be important as well. And then you can see on the right there is an exclamation mark there with the position change, letting you know that this is not his preferred position, so you might want to move him. So we've got some new balls to take a look at. These two balls will be in FIFA 21. These are the new balls of the La Liga 2020-2021 season. So when you do your career modes and stuff, you'll be seeing this in the game. So you might have seen this announcement by EA Sports FIFA. Apparently EA has changed the name of EA Access. It's now called EA Play. So pretty much here, apparently you get more FIFA 21. Basically, they're going to give you rewards or something. Theoretically, nothing has changed between the old models. If you're used to EA Access, basically it's just a name change from EA Access to EA Play. There's also going to be EA Play Pro. So pretty much the Pro version is only on Origin. You get unlimited access to the trials and stuff. Everyone who's playing on PS4 and that will get the EA Play Standard Edition, which gives you 10 hours early access. So when FIFA comes around in October or something, we all can sign up to EA Play for the month and get the 10-hour trial and play the game early. So we've got another FIFA 20 squad update to take a look at. This one is for the 20th of August. There's a few players that got added here. To me, nothing too exciting. If we go to the remove section, we've got Company, who has been removed now from the game, And then there's a few other guys there. Some are free agents from Uruguay, Russia, Hungary. The highest rated player is Company out of that list. If we take a look at the updated tab, there's a few players here, and I think most of it is just contract changes because they were out on loan and stuff. I don't see any potential changes. Maybe there is one or two, but yeah, most of it seems to be for the contracts. So that is pretty much it for the FIFA news. You can check this series out as a podcast as well. Just type my name in and you'll find me on any podcast site. Make sure you check out this FIFA video. Hit the card in the middle. It'll take you straight there. I'll see you next time.